Startups are getting a chance to truly shine today, especially as the world is growing progressively more globalized. So, knowing the best countries to start a business can be a massive factor for success. Without a doubt, one of the most important things any investor or a future business owner needs to consider now is that you have the freedom to build that startup anywhere. Modern software makes it easy to run a global team from anywhere. In some cases, this opens up the option to look away from the country where we're currently residing and search for the best opportunities to start a business as a foreigner. Welcome to another episode of Travel Time. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Let's get into today's video. Best countries to start a business in 2022. For that purpose, we've selected the best countries to start a business in 2022, based on the stability of the economy, quality of the skilled and educated workforce, market size, opportunities to find investors, and more. So, listen carefully and see which one looks most suitable for your business idea and goals. Japan. Let's start with the fact that Japan is the second largest computer and telecommunications market in the world, and the world's third largest economy after the US and China. Japan's free market economy also takes second place in the world's GDP ranking and fourth largest in purchasing power parity, PPP. Besides the fact that Japan comes in third in automobile manufacturing, it also has the most significant electronic goods industry in the world, which means you can leverage their diverse opportunities and succeed in many industries. Another of the many reasons why Japan is one of the best countries to start a business in 2022 is the fact that their import processing is well organized and efficient. It also has a bubbling free market economy, built on a successful foundation of innovation and a willing customer base. Japan offers a wide range of opportunities in finance, automotive, high-tech and precision goods, pharmaceuticals, computing, hybrid vehicles, and robotics. So, when choosing your niche, pay attention to the nature of the business you want to venture into, and be sure that you're making the right decision. Germany. The e-commerce and IT sectors began to play a large role in Germany in recent years. Even though the German economic growth rate is stagnating, there are virtually no volatile political issues in Germany affecting businesses. Moreover, 3 of the biggest German cities can give you different opportunities depending on the industry you're focused on. More specifically, Frankfurt attracts a large number of finance entrepreneurs, Berlin is a great opportunity for innovative software businesses, marketers, and web designers, and Munich's high-tech economy has embraced artificial intelligence and innovative manufacturing techniques. Another reason why Germany is one of the best countries to start a business in 2022 is a large consumer market. By making up 18.6% of the EU's total population, Germany is the largest consumer market in Europe in terms of purchasing power and the number of people. They are also increasingly embracing e-commerce, creating a major opportunity for e-commerce companies that want to expand their reach. But if you want to attract German e-commerce shoppers, you need to keep in mind that most Germans prefer German-specific websites over international websites. United States. You've probably already heard that the USA is the land of opportunity in the world, but let's speak about facts, apart from these ideals that appear in American literature. One of the advantages of starting a business in the United States is that you'll be credited for economic progress, driving innovation, and job creation. And if you think all this is only because of Silicon Valley, you're wrong. Although it's true that Silicon Valley dominates the US ecosystem, there are other towns like Miami, Austin, Los Angeles, and San Francisco that now have their own startup ecosystems. Furthermore, if you need an investment to start your business, then keep in mind that to find business partners and investors, the American market is the most attractive. Switzerland. While not completely tax-free, Switzerland is a veritable tax haven for business owners and investors. This alone is reason enough to start a business in this country. Its strategic location in the heart of Europe and a highly developed economy clinch the deal. However, Switzerland has more to offer to the ambitious entrepreneurs of today. The country is politically and economically stable. It's proven as much by getting through many global crises almost unscathed. Moreover, it has very lenient policies for opening a business. It also boasts well-developed industrial facilities and one of the best workforces on the planet. Overall, there's nothing that one might need to build a successful business that you won't find in Switzerland. Of course, this is a prime location for projects with a wealth of funding. However, it's also a good place for attracting investors. Technological startups, in particular, are very welcome in this country. Best countries to start a business as a foreigner. In many cases, starting a business abroad can be more lucrative due to different tax policies. Modern software makes it easy to run a global team from anywhere. Therefore, you only need to pick the best country to start a business as a foreigner. That's right. Where you come from doesn't have to be your excuse, and you don't need to settle for less. All you have to do is keep listening. Find out which are the best countries to start a business as a foreigner and choose the one that's most suitable for your goals. Canada. Canada has some exceptional advantages for foreign entrepreneurs, which makes it one of the best countries to open a business as a foreigner. Expanding business in Canada means it'll be easier for you to have business relations with the US. Doing business in Canada means that you can take advantage of natural resources like gas, oil, and timber, easily find skilled workers, and have easy access to the US market. Because of that, Canada has been a great choice for foreign businessmen for a couple of years now. Canada also maintains one of the lowest tax rates and has a reasonably stable economy. Besides, it's a great place to live since it offers a clean environment, modern cities, and desirable quality of life. So, if you're open to new opportunities and expanding to international markets, work permits are the first step to start a business as a foreigner in Canada. Singapore. Over the last 2 decades, Singapore has earned a reputation of being the fastest-growing business hub and best country to start a business. But unfortunately, the COVID-19 crisis put all this progress at great risk as the country was hit hard. Singapore's economy largely relies on international trade. Therefore, it's all stopped and dropped by many points in the last year alone. The current uncertainty in global supply chains is still affecting it deeply. However, according to experts, the lull in the growth of Singapore's economy is short-lived. It's already back on track to recovery and further growth. Therefore, this economy remains one of the best countries to start a business today. It must be noted that one of the reasons for Singapore's success in recovery was its fast adoption of a digitized economy. The country is essentially built on digital innovation. Therefore, this type of business would thrive here. Another good opportunity is the manufacturing business. The pandemic has changed the world in many ways. One of them was the growth in distrust in global supply chains. In light of this, many corporations now consider bringing part manufacturing closer to home. Singapore's location makes it a very good choice for top-grade digital manufacturing to service a big part of Asia. Political stability and a generally high level of wealth also contribute to the resilience of Singapore in the current crisis. The absence of capital gains and dividend taxes is another big benefit to starting a business in Singapore. Being a digitalized state, it's also no wonder that you can easily open a business using online services. South Korea. South Korea is one of those countries with a thriving economy and that has a very talented and sophisticated workforce you can hire. South Korea is considered one of the best countries to start a business in 2022, since it's making an ever-increasing contribution to the global economy. The most thriving industries in South Korea are technology, automobile sectors, and steel. And even though, speaking of Asian business powerhouses, thoughts invariably turn to China and Japan, you shouldn't forget about South Korea as well. Moreover, the experts say that there has never been a better opportunity to invest in the infrastructure of this country. With great skills and education, and their mentality and dedication to work, you'll rarely need to worry about the work performance of your employees. They consider attendance very important. They will often expect to work long hours. However, employees in South Korea are always well protected, so make sure you find professionals to make your recruitment policy right. South Korea is also one of the best countries to start a business as a foreigner. That kind of business has 3 primary options: opening a branch of an existing parent company, setting up a new subsidiary company, and opening a liaison office for exploratory purposes and not active trading. The cheapest and most popular option is a limited liability company, also known as a Yuhan Hoesa. The UAE. The UAE is another business hub that impresses with its rate of growth over the last few years. It's a place with a very favorable outlook on international investors and business owners. Therefore, it's not a surprise so many of them are drawn here. If you're looking for the best country to start a business, you might be interested in a business setup in Dubai. This part of the country in particular is fertile ground for ambitious companies and investors. Even the COVID-19 crisis didn't manage to destroy the tourism and rental industries in Dubai. The hospitality industry is a good option for investment here. However, it's hardly the only opportunity for businesses. Innovation is key for success in the UAE, and the country is a great place to base any trade business in. The energy field here is also exceptionally welcoming to new ideas. However, one of the main reasons why starting a business in the UAE is a good idea is not the growing economy. It's the ease of opening a company and running it with a very modest tax payment. The paperwork and general bureaucracy of opening and managing a business here are straightforward. This covers everything from actually starting a company to obtaining permits and registering property and assets. Note that this country is also in good standing in regards to protecting minority investors. The location of the country, right in the middle of the East and West, is also beneficial. In particular, you don't have to worry even with the recent changes in supply chains. The UAE will remain a strategic point for international trade logistics. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.